Hi, my name is Derek Shumway and I'm the Business and Marketing Sterling Scholar for American Fork High School. Managing my own stock portfolio is how I keep in touch with business and marketing every day in my life. When I was in 9th grade, I had an iPod Touch and I always wondered what the Stocks app was. At the time, Apple's very first iPad was only a few months old, and in October, Apple stock had hit an all-time high, eclipsing $300 per share. And I could easily see the upward trend in its share price and started to read everything I could about Apple. I was constantly talking stocks with my parents, and my father, who is a CPA, already having a wealth of knowledge when it came to business, told me, "If you want to learn how to invest, then do your homework." I researched lots of brokerage firms, and after a few meetings with Scottrade, I chose them as my brokerage, and in November of 2010, when I was still in 9th grade, I bought my first share in Apple at $313.54. In the 3 years that I have managed my stock portfolio, it has more than doubled in value. Currently, I teach community classes at my public library about the stock market and investment basics so that others can learn how easy it is to invest.
Derek is a wonderful student to have in class. He always leads during class discussions and makes sure that not only his viewpoints are being shared, but that other viewpoints in the class are being shared. Derek was able to take what he learned inside of the classroom and use that knowledge outside of the classroom. And in their AP government class, they began talking about a road bond issue that was currently happening in American Fork.
During this time of year, the signage in yards around the city gets a little crazy, and my AP government class, we discussed one of the signs in particular that said, "Don't vote for the road bond. Citizens need more information." I knew that this road bond could really help improve the infrastructure of my community, and in class, we came to that the sign was blatantly incorrect, but before I could go tell the people that, I needed to know for myself.
Derek decided to do some extra investigating and let the public know what truly was going on, and he was able to discover that the roads were truly damaged in American Fork and that the citizens had been made aware of what the bond issues were. By doing this, Derek used social networking to give the information to more citizens so they would be prepared for the election.
Although my posts weren't instantly viral, enough people took notice of them to make a difference, especially in my class. And knowing that high school students, many of us who can't even vote yet, can decipher whether or not a sign is true is a sure sign that I am able to do my part as a citizen and have all the information. A unique challenge that I overcame was this past summer when I was an assistant senior patrol leader over 36 boys at the National Scout Jamboree in West Virginia. One of the boys in my troop had Asperger's syndrome, and it made the other boys in our troop feel very uncomfortable, and they didn't want to include him. And I learned that in business, teams were often put with people that we're not comfortable working with, and we need to learn to overcome the differences. And with this boy who had Asperger's syndrome, I was able to work with the other leaders and find the right people with him and capitalize on his talents that he had for the troop and the benefits that he gave and the example that he was to me and the others. And being able to place him with the right people, eliminating some of the most serious potential problems, he opened up and became an example so powerful that if I had limited his participation with the other boys, then the benefits of compromising with people's differences would have gone unseen and would not have been able to be, and would not have been the desired example I, as the leader, needed them to have.